I'm live today, I'm live today, I'm alive. I'm live, I'm alive, and I'm live. How can I share this now? Oh man, is it gonna kick me? Who is joining me today? Who is joining me live today? Nobody here? So far it's me alone. All right, let's see. Hello, my name is Inga, wherever you're watching from in the world. Welcome to the live stream if you're going to view it later on. But then again, if nobody comes on, I'm not going to be here speaking to myself. I'm sorry, even though the world will see it at a later date. But I'm really not in the mood to be talking, like literally talking to myself. So, yeah. I'm just waiting for you guys to join me. I'd appreciate if you do. Just get my camera centered. All right, it's been a minute and change, and I feel like I've been here an hour already. Wow. Now I cannot see without my glasses. I cannot see the screen. Even if I do so, mercy. Maybe if I start dancing, maybe some people join. Maybe if I start going crazy, they will join. What should I do? Take off my wig, maybe they'll join. Oh, one person is here. Who is here with me? Yeah. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Join the live. Talk up to me because me dainty. Talk up to me, guys. Welcome. It's been a minute. You see my topic here, guys, but if you want to talk about anything else, yes, it's a beautiful day. I'm going to mute for a second, guys. Give me a second. Okay, guys, so type something in the chat. Please let me know who is here with me. I see 3 people. 1. Now I'm down to 1. Oh my gosh. Come on, guys. Come on, come on, come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. You're welcome to come. It's Inga STV, your favorite YouTuber. It's alive. Yes. Yes, it's a beautiful day today, guys. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day to give thanks unto the Lord because He is amazing. Guys, type something. Okay, hi. How do you pronounce your name? Axe? I'll just call you Axe. Hi, Axe. Welcome to my live stream. Good to have you here. Where are you watching from, Axe? Let me know where you're watching from, okay? Come on in, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You are from Oh, the first time. Where exactly is this? Where exactly is this location? I won't even try to pronounce it. Uzbekistan. See, Uz, the land of Oz. I'll just say Oz. Welcome to you. Is it your first time? If you have not subscribed to Inga STV, please go ahead and do so. Thank you so much. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. Yeah, tell me where you're watching from as you join the live. Thumbs up the live also. Let me know where you're watching from. Okay. And thank you so much for joining, guys. Yeah, we want to talk. We want to talk. I want to talk. I want to have a little chit chat with you guys today. How have you all been? And by the way, for those who celebrated Mother's Day on Sunday, how was your Mother's Day? I hope you had a wonderful day with your kids. I'm okay, Axe. I'll stick with Axe, okay? I'll stick with Axe. And you're from Oz. Okay, Oz. Uzbekistan. Okay, so the name the name of your country is not so hard to pronounce, but your name is no. Okay, Axror. Axrorzon. Did I pronounce it properly? Axrorzon? Is the R in the middle? Is the R in the middle as pronounced as it's, Okay, you said that's good. Thank you. Thank you for that. Guys, please, I only see one thumb up. Guys, please give the live a thumb up as you enter. Thumbs up the live. So what's up with you today, Axrorzon? Or how would... Hey, Jill, welcome, USA. Okay. And you said you're in Uzbekistan? Where's I need to Google this one. Give me a minute, guys. Jill, please like up the live, honey. Like up the live. Good to see you. Let me just Google and see where this place is. Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan. I think I've heard it before once, and it may have been on YouTube. I heard it before. So let me just Google and see where it is. Sorry. I'm not so good at geography. Thank God for Google, eh? What did we do without Google, by the way? Guys, please thumbs up the live. I'm only seeing one thumb up from where I stand. U-Z-B-E. How is spell? B-E-K-I-S. I'm going to mute, okay, guys? I'm going to mute for a second. Thank you, Jill. I was saying, guys, I'm gonna wait for the 10 minutes lapse to see if anybody else is gonna join, and then I will start speaking about the topic at hand. So yes, I'm basically talking juicing today, and I want to know about the juicers. What do you think about the juicers that are being marketed today? Remember back in the days, Jill, if Roran, if you can relate, I'm not sure, but where I am from originally, back in the days we had what's known as a grater. So we would for me personally, because blender was a while back, but there was a time when we never had blender, and I personally would grate my fruits. We would grate our vegetables. We would grate the carrots. I would grate the June plum. I would grate even the mangoes, and I would juice that. Not to mention the ginger, because back in the days, ginger went into everything. And guess what now, guys? I did not even know some of the benefits of ginger. it was just about the taste for me. I didn't know the nutritional benefits of ginger. Well, one thing I knew was that like it's good for the stomach. Yes, you know, you have belly pain, you know, you drink some ginger tea. But for me, what would give my juice a kick was always the ginger. So, fun fact was that some years ago when I was a teenager, or maybe early 20s, whatever, we went to a camp. It was a weekend camp, and I was a designated juice maker. So I would make the juice, and of course I would lace it with the ginger. And I remember one of the campers, you know what they called me? Guess what they called me? So that's your quiz for today. Come on, let's interact, guys. Guess what I was called as a result of me lacing the juice with the ginger. And don't mention it tasted good, you know. Tastes good because any juice Inga make tastes good. So since but since I've been living here with time and everything, I really don't have much time for juicing. But I'm really, it's like juicing has taken over the world. Am I still muted, guys? No, I'm not muted. I'm not seeing where I'm muted. But yeah, juicing has taken over. Everybody's really into juicing nowadays. It's all about health. Ginger girl, you're close. You're close. You're very close. Very close. You're very close, Jill. But yeah, so right now I'm really into juicing, and it's not about the because the world is doing it, but it's because of the benefits, you know, benefits of juicing. Sometimes intermittent fasting, it's really good. That's to reset the body, reset your system. Say for example, juicing, no, it has to do, it's an adjective. It describe well, I'm gonna give it away. So they used to call me Ginger. One particular young man, he called me Ginger when I was at the camp. I'm gonna mute a second again, guys. Were you able to read my lips just now? I was saying to read my lips. Yeah, so yeah, like I said, I'm into the juicing right now because it's very good, very healthy. The benefits, and for me now, oh, but let me back up, let me back up. I'm all over the place as usual, nothing new. New Year, same old Inga, okay? Nothing new. Yeah. So I was saying that back in the days, I would use my grater to grate my fruits and my vegetables. The juice, to juice to grate the vegetables. Sorry, was a pretty common thing. We would grate our coconut, but for grating grating fruit is unheard of for some people. So, like I said, back then there was a time we never had blender for years. When everybody was using their blender, you know, we never had a blender at home. So I would grate my fruits, I would grate my vegetables, and I would make my juice. But of course, we were using sugar more consistently then. I still do use sugar, but now that I'm aware of some of the dangers of sugar, I try to lessen my sugar intake sometimes because it's not easy, guys. Sometimes I'm so on top of my game, but sometimes I just pop down, you know what I mean? Yeah, I gotta pray for that consistency because consistency is key. It's not easy to be consistent. Comment in the chat if you're consistent with just about everything in your life. Tell me who is just consistent with everything they do. They start something today, they never go back on it. They're just consistent and just do and just do what they need to do. But for me, consistency, I need to work on that. But yeah, so no, so then eventually we got a blender. I still continued, you know, making juice. Even if we never had juice during the week, as a Jamaican, if we never had juice during the week, for us it was a Saturday, because Sabbath, Saturday is what, for us, Sabbath, which is for many, their Sunday, right? So our meal, our best meal in a sense, would be on a Sabbath in my home, on a Saturday, that is Saturday, Sabbath, right? So I was saying if we never had juice with our meals during the week, on as a Jamaican, Sunday, juice have to make. For us Sabbath keepers, well, in my home rather, we would have our nice juice on a Saturday or Sabbath, right? So yeah, but I would blend my juice. I would, sweeten it and just for the appetite. It wasn't so much for the benefit of it. It's just to complete the meal. You know what I mean? But now that as I've grown older, I realize the benefits of juicing. The fact that I always say, okay, so why juice the fruit when I can get the benefits from eating? I never understood that for a while. Reason is that when you juice the fruit or the vegetable, it goes, hey Mikey, welcome sweetie. It goes straight to the bloodstream, so it works faster. Do you notice when you go to the hospital, mostly what they give you is IV, right? So it's injected in your system. Reason for that is they could have given you oral meds. Sometimes patients are not in position to take medication orally, but I think, in my opinion, one of the reasons is that it works faster because it goes directly to the bloodstream, right? So I'm in that era now where I'm juicing, right? So I'm juicing. It does take a lot. But guys, my question is, the big question for me is, are those juicers, those expensive? Because some of them, the price is very exorbitant, Are those juicers really worth the price? Are they really worth buying? Or should we just stick with our blender? Should we stick to the old way, blend the fruit or the vegetable with the water, strain it, and drink it? Let me know. Comment and let me know. Are these juicers really worth it? I'm going to pause for a moment and wait for you to answer. I'm just going to ask you to type in the comment section. For those who will see this video later on, please, I'd love for your feedback. Let me know. And I've hashtagged these companies. Are these juicers really, really worth the buy? Are they worth the hype? All right, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for an answer because I'm only seeing one person now. I'm going to go sip on some water in the meanwhile. So here I got my, speaking of juicing, well, this is actually water, but so I'm staying hydrated. I'm gonna drink my water. So, in my opinion, no. Okay, so so I recently purchased the Huram. My heart, Peter Turpin, Mr. Peter, much respect to you. So good to see you here. Happy New Year to you. How are you? I'm gonna mute for a second, please. Let me mute for a second. Guys, when I mute, you see, I want you to do me a favor. When I mute, let me know if you're able to read my lips. So back to the juicing. Welcome, welcome, Mr. Peter. It's so good to see you here. I need to come and visit your wife, Say hello to your wife for me and your family, even though I don't know them personally. But yeah, I need to visit your wife's channel. I've been wanting to do so. But you love me, look, Mike. Oh my, I will take that from you, gorgeous Mikey, lady, a woman of class. Thank you, Mikey. Thank you, humbly. Yes, so regarding the juicing though, for me personally, with the Huram, I have kind of explored different juicers. To be honest with you, I have a confession. I actually purchased, I purchased my first, I'm referring to the cold pressed juicer, by the way. I'm referring to the cold pressed one. So my first purchase was one that I made from Amazon, right? However, I did not like the juicer. The juicer, the look of it was great, sleek, and You know, it didn't take up much space. It was just it in terms of the look of it, it looked good. However, I did not like the result. When I juiced my fruits in it, it didn't have that taste, and moreover, the pulp of it, it was very wet. It was so wet. It was reasonable too. It was very wet. I don't remember the price range right now, but I think it was like under $200. But the juice, the pulp was so wet, and I wasn't getting the flavor from the fruits and the vegetables. So you know what? I returned it to sender. I was refunded my money good. You know, they apologized and so on. I think I didn't really research it, but I think that was a fairly new brand. I don't remember the brand. All right, so next I went on to, because this one that I've been really eyeing, the juicer, and in my head, I'm still eyeing it, but I'm having second thoughts about it, right? The second one I went on to was the NutriBullet. Is it NutriBullet? The NutriBullet juicer. And to be honest with you, it's good. I don't have a problem with it other than it's too small, so more work. For me, it's more work because I had to be feeding it. I had to be feeding while you know, while blending. I couldn't pack it up, you know what I mean? So I'm satisfied with it in terms of how it juices. The pulp was dry. The taste of the juice was good, perfect, fine. However, it was too small for me. Story time now. I went ahead, and you know what I did? I purchased the Coovings juicer. And I see one big old juicer come and I feel good. I couldn't wait for it come. I couldn't wait for it to come. For those who do not understand patois, I was so anxious to get it. I couldn't wait. Eventually I got it, and it was really heavy, you know, take up a lot of space and all. But I know based on what I've been seeing, the reviews and everything, I knew that I would have been pleased with it. However, to be honest with you, I never even tried the juicer because guess what? When I purchased it and then when I rethought the whole thing and I'm like, is it really worth it? $700? Can I afford to buy it at this time? You know, the timing wasn't right. So you know what I did? I returned it, got back my money. I never used it. I never used it. Kuving, if you're hearing this, if you want to sponsor me a juicer, I'd welcome it. Thank you so much. But yes, so now eventually I wasn't satisfied with my little NutriBullet, you know. I wanted more because I was determined, have my heart set on juicing. I need to make juice for myself and my mom mainly too. So I said, you know what, I think it's worth getting this bigger juicer. And I did, the Hurom H200. Am I satisfied with it? For me, it's trial and error. All right, so the pros for me is that, yes, the juice tastes good. Can't complain about that. And I don't want to sound like I'm complaining about everything because I'm not about that. That's not the case. However, when you buy something, you expect to get value for your money. You know, the value is there. However, in terms of, for me, it's a bit time consuming. So when I juice my carrot, for example, even though it's dry, there's still a lot of juice in that thing, you know. And for me to throw that pulp in the trash, it's kind of hard. So sometimes what I do, I repurpose it, I rejuice it in the regular blender. So that's why I'm saying, is it really worth it? But the pro of it is that when you juice, you get everything. By not adding any water, you're getting everything. You're getting every substance from that fruit or from that vegetable that you're juicing. So that's the pro. That's a good thing about having the juicer, the cold press juicer. With the other one, they do have cheaper juicers, but they're now promoting the cold pressed because with the cold pressed, you're getting everything. Nothing is being extracted. But by applying heat for certain fruits and vegetables, when you apply heat, you're losing some of the benefits. So I'm saying, you weigh the pro, you weigh the con. Is it worth it to, you may as well just go lose some of the benefits and use a cheaper juicer? And by the way, I did have one of those cheaper juicer, but guess what? It burned up. After a while, it burned up. It never had no use. It just went. And I was so disappointed. But yeah, back to my story. So the Nama now, it's a lot of trial for me because even last night I've had it now for a while, month. I think it's over a month. Because last night I'm thinking, should I return this thing? But I'm thinking, I think I've had it over 30 days now. I think I've had it well over 30 days. Like I said, yes, I'm satisfied with the juice. I like the dryness of the pulp, but I still have to work because I can't afford to throw my fruits or my vegetable with, especially the carrot, with all that juice in it, you know. So like I said, even when I juice it in the cold press juicer, I go back and I do it in the regular blender. I add my water to it and I juice and I strain and I have to go through all that work, which is what I was running from, as well as the benefit, the time and all that, plus to get the benefit of it. I was running away from that, but I still end up. So anybody in the comments want to tell me how can I repurpose my fruits, my pulps after I have juiced them? I see people, to be honest with you, I'm not one of those girls who's so thrifty where I repurpose everything. I feel like some things I forgot back to Mother Nature, to be honest with you. And maybe it's laziness too. I can't bother after me done juice and me have to wash out this and wash that. Me have to go back, you know what I mean? Go do it manually. Sometimes it's a lot for me, truth be told. Sometimes it's too much for me. So I'm thinking, should I have gotten there's this one called Vitamix. It's a powerful blender, you know. Should I have gotten that and just stick with the old way of adding the water? But there goes again, I would not be getting all the benefits from it. So even with the juicer that I have, I'm still thinking I want a pour. Because the blender that I have, if I put it in the NutriBullet, the regular NutriBullet blender, it's gonna, if you do it too much, if you blend it out too much, it's hard for you to extract the juice, you know what I mean, from it. So it's a bit challenging. But my question is, are these juices really worth the hype? In a sense, we can say they are. In a sense, it's still a lot of work because you don't want to waste your pulp. There are people who I know that sort of freeze the pulp. They use it for like soups. Personally, I mainly use mine for juice. Well, recently, I used it, I repurposed it by making carrot cake. I made a carrot cake with it. And you know, you can also, I like, you know, I like to do vegan stuff. So, but then sometimes I save it, right? I will have it in the fridge and then, you know, over time I don't use it because I don't have the time, whatever, yada, yada, yada. And it wastes, you know what I mean? I'm gonna mute for a second, guys. I was asking if anyone can read my lips while I'm muted. Yeah, people. Yeah, so Mikey, you're still here. How was your Mother's Day? Any other mother in the house? Jill, are you still here? Type and let me know who is still with me now. Wow, look at it, look at it. It's almost 30 minutes since I've been here yapping, yapping, yapping. But yeah, guys, so prefer plain old blender, old fashioned, I suppose. That's okay, Mr. Peter. But how about it's time consuming, right? So that was one of the things for me. It takes a lot of time. But then again, it's like it's neither here nor there because I am here using this expensive juicer and then I still have to go back because I'm not sold on wasting my pulp with all that juice in it, you know. Like I said, I do reuse it because, for example, you know what I do? I steam some vegetables. Usually when I steam like carrots, I like to put vegetables, cabbage rather, cabbage, not carrots. When I steam cabbage, I just don't like to do the plain cabbage. I put carrots, but usually I would shred the carrot on a grater. So what I did, I just used the pulp, the remnants of the carrot that I juice. I use that in there, and you wanna believe me, I could fool somebody and make them think it was corned beef, because it lost the color. It wasn't so colorful because of how it was done. So it didn't look so colorful in the pot with the cabbage. It was given a sort of more brown look. So somebody would have seen it and maybe think it's carrot and corned beef. You know what I mean? So cabbage and corned beef. I keep saying carrot. So yeah, so that's one way in which I reuse it. So, sometimes you wonder if it's here nor there. Because like I said, I'm juicing, but the but is that when I juice it in this juicer itself, when I extract the juice, I am getting the benefits from it. So what you'll find is that I'll have the straight juice, which I'll show you in a second. I'll have the rich juice, and then I'll have the somewhat watered down one, which is not so water, but I have to add sugar to it because I don't enjoy it, after the water is added, sugar free. I don't enjoy it that way. So here's my juice that I made this morning before day. So this is something that I stay up doing sometimes because I don't do it before going to bed a lot of times. So this is basically ABC. I'm gonna mute for a second, guys. Yes, guys, so this is my ABC juice. This is beets, carrots, and ginger, apple, red apples, and I did put an orange in there, so I'm gonna call it ABC OG. ABC OG. So this is my juice here. Very rich, very delicious. That not to mention nutritious. I am not a medical expert here, but research has shown that these juices, they help to you know what, do your research and you'll see the benefits. But beets, you can't lose with beets. Carrots, carrot good for the eyes, it good for the hair, good for the skin, that glowy, dewy look. Yeah, carrots is very good, very, very good source of nutrients. So yeah, I do enjoy my juice, and there are times when I'm not too tired, I do enjoy juicing, and of course, I love the fact that my mom can get her juice because I do it mainly for her. I do it mainly for her. I enjoy when she can. I love to see her, drinking, getting her juice on, enjoying her juice, and know that, yeah, she's getting some natural medicine. You know what I mean? No doctor thing. But yeah, Ona gone left me now. So I guess I'm gonna skedaddle. I'm gonna get out of here. For those who joined the live, thanks for joining me, guys. Thanks for listening. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to Inga STV if you have not subscribed. One Inga STV, right? Now, so yeah, man, one Inga, never two. I'll see you guys on the YouTube streets, or maybe on the road somewhere. You never know. Bye, guys. Thanks for joining me. Peace.